learned that maybe it wasn't purchased out of Walmart. That backpack is new, is exclusive to Walmart. But who's to say I didn't buy it and put it on?
January 31st, 2026. Tucson, Arizona, 9:50 at night. Her son-in-law drops Nancy Guthrie at her front door. She is 84 years old. She has a pacemaker. She cannot walk 50 yards without help. He watches the lights come on inside. Then he leaves. The Catalina Foothills neighborhood is quiet, affluent. Long driveways, towering saguaro cacti, property set far back from the road, no street cameras, no neighbors close enough to see anything. Whoever came here that night understood exactly where they were going. By 1:47 in the morning, someone is at her front door. He is wearing a ski mask, dark clothing, black gloves. He carries a holstered handgun. He holds a flashlight in his mouth, and on his back, a specific backpack. One that is about to become the most important object in this entire investigation. He reaches toward the Google Nest doorbell camera. It disconnects at 1:47 a.m. exactly. That footage should have been gone forever. But Google's back-end infrastructure had already begun processing the motion alert. Fragments survived inside servers that Nancy never knew existed. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed it publicly. We were able to execute lawful searches, go to these private sector companies, expedite results, and actually excavate material that people would think would normally be deleted. Google engineers spent days on the extraction. What they recovered showed everything: the mask, the gloves, the gun, and the backpack. A black 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker pack with reflective detailing on the front straps. That brand belongs to one retailer exclusively, and that retailer records every single sale. Stay with me, because what that retailer handed the FBI will change everything you think you know about this case. If you are following Nancy Guthrie's case, subscribe right now. Every update lives on this channel. Here, what happened next wasn't luck. It was infrastructure. And you need to understand exactly what Walmart handed over, because the answer changes everything. Here is your first promise delivered. Walmart did not hand the FBI a partial record. They handed them everything. Every Walmart transaction generates a complete data fingerprint, a timestamp, a store number, a register number, a product SKU, a payment method. If you used a card, any card, your name attached to a financial account sits permanently in that record. If you walked into a store and paid cash, a camera captured your face at that register. If you ordered online, a shipping address, an account history, and a delivery record exist in Walmart's system right now. The Ozark Trail Hiker Pack is Walmart's own private label brand. They design it, they source it, they sell it, exclusively. That exclusivity eliminated every investigative complication that normally slows retail forensics down. Most product investigations fragment across 5 retailers, 5 legal processes, 5 data formats, 5 camera systems to review simultaneously. The Ozark Trail had none of that. 1 company, 1 legal process, 1 data set. Sheriff Chris Nanos confirmed it directly to the Associated Press. Knowing this backpack is exclusive to Walmart, and we are working with Walmart management to develop further leads. He told CBS News it was one of the most promising leads in the entire case. Walmart responded immediately. They provided records covering every Ozark Trail hiker purchase, online and in-store, across several months, extending well beyond the Tucson area. Agents spent days physically inside Walmart back offices reviewing surveillance footage across Metro Tucson locations. Retired FBI Supervisory Special Agent Jason Pack went on CNN on February 15th and said something that stopped everyone listening. "I guarantee you they're knocking at people's doors that involve these backpacks and just trying to run down each of those sales. Guarantee. Not probably, not likely, guarantee." Former FBI agent John Nance pointed directly to a federal pipe bomb case where retail purchase records contributed to a federal indictment. This was not a new technique. This was a proven process. So why, 58 days later, Has nobody been arrested? The records were transferred. The cooperation was immediate. The experts were certain. And then the investigation went completely silent. Here is your second promise delivered, and it is worse than you expected. Here is exactly what the silence looks like when you map it day by day. Day 17. Walmart records are in FBI hands. Agents are physically inside stores reviewing footage. Day 22. No arrest connected to the backpack. No public statement from investigators. Day 30. No named suspect. DNA complications now dominate the coverage. The backpack stops leading the story. Day 40. New notes arrive at TMZ. A formal investigation opens into Sheriff Nanos himself. The backpack disappears from the headlines entirely. Day 58. Complete public silence on what those Walmart records actually returned. The FBI has not confirmed the records produced a name. They have not confirmed the records failed. They have said absolutely nothing specific about the backpack lead. Nothing. Then in March, Sheriff Nanos said something that reframed the entire investigation in one sentence. That backpack is new, is exclusive to Walmart, but who's to say I didn't buy it and put it on eBay? That's what we're looking at. Read that carefully, because what Nanos just told you is that Walmart's exclusivity ends the moment that backpack leaves their system. A backpack sold second-hand, through eBay, Facebook Marketplace, a garage sale, cash in hand, creates a data trail that points directly to the original buyer, not the suspect, the person who sold it. That person becomes a witness, not a subject. And if they sold it in person for cash with no digital record, they may remember nothing useful at all. The entire Walmart canvas could be a precise map to the wrong person entirely. The family does not know what those records said. The 30,000 people who called the tip line do not know. The retired FBI experts who called this the single best lead in the case do not know. Do you think the suspect bought that backpack himself, or did someone buy it for him? Drop your theory in the comments right now. What comes next are the only 3 explanations that exist for this silence, and each one describes a completely different investigation. The silence isn't random. In a federal investigation, silence means something specific. Here is what each possible answer actually tells us. There are exactly 3 explanations for 58 days of silence. Only one leads to an arrest. Door 1. The suspect paid cash. A cash transaction at a Walmart register produces a timestamp and a camera frame. Nothing else. No name, no card, no account, no financial thread to pull. Just an image of whoever stood at that register on that date. Consider what we already know about this suspect. He wore a mask, he tampered with the camera. He arrived at 1:47 in the morning. Investigators confirmed he conducted surveillance on the property 3 weeks before the abduction. This is not someone who improvised. This is someone who thought carefully about every single thing they left behind. Door 2. The backpack moved. Walmart's records point to the original purchaser, but the original purchaser may not be the suspect. A second-hand transaction, cash, in person, no platform, creates a witness who may remember nothing. The entire canvas ran in the right direction from the wrong starting point. Door 3. The FBI found something and cannot tell you yet. A name in a purchase record does not produce an arrest on its own. It produces a subject. A subject produces surveillance authorization. Surveillance produces financial subpoenas. Subpoenas produce records. Records build the case a federal prosecutor can take to a grand jury. That entire chain runs silently for months. It is designed to run silently. In April 2026, Jason Pack said this directly. The Bureau does not ignore actionable intelligence out of stubbornness. Their silence is an answer. Subscribe and turn on notifications. When this case breaks, you will hear it here before anywhere else. Which door do you think the FBI is standing behind right now? Tell me in the comments. One of those doors leads to Nancy Guthrie coming home. The others lead somewhere her family cannot afford to go. The lead was real. The cooperation was real. The silence is real. What comes next is the only thing that matters. Nancy Guthrie is 84 years old. She has a pacemaker. She requires daily medication. She could not walk 50 yards without assistance. She has been gone since January 31st, 2026. The forensic work that found that backpack was precise. The Google extraction worked. The Walmart cooperation was immediate. Every system that was supposed to function, functioned. The experts were not guessing when they called this the best lead in the case. They were describing a process they had watched produce federal indictments before. What has not produced a visible result is the final step. The step where a name in a database becomes a name in a federal filing. That step is where the public record goes dark, and it has stayed dark for 58 days. If you sold an Ozark Trail hiker pack to anyone, through any platform, in any city, in late 2025 or early 2026, that information may matter more than you understand right now. Contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI or tips.fbi.gov. Tips are anonymous. The Guthrie family is offering $1 million. The FBI is offering $100,000. Crime Stoppers has an additional $12,500. Ming, if you were running this investigation right now, what would your next move be? Subscribe and turn on notifications. This case is still moving, and when it breaks, we will be here.